that tells you that the ideal pitching staff now has 2 studs and 3 everybody else, 3 average pitchers who hopefully can stay healthy and give you some innings. And you really only want the 2 studs because you want 2 studs in the postseason. Otherwise, you could probably get away with just having 1 to put out fires for you and be the stopper when you go into slumps. And to give the team that sense of, thank God we got the DeGrom going tonight. But it's not the same as it used to be. And you don't want to spend your money there. Plus, people generally don't pay to watch starting pitching. They don't pay to watch goaltending. Generally. So you're much better off having a Red Sox, Astros, Yankees type lineup, Cubs, even though they've underperformed. Braves, who's got some really good, young, exciting players to sell. You're much better off with that than you are having stud pitchers in an average lineup. Now, people could come to me afterwards and say, well, that's great until October. In October, give me the stud pitchers and an average lineup. The other 6 months, give me a great lineup and an average pitching staff. And obviously, you don't get to make that choice. You have to have one or the other. But it is true that you want the best pitching you can have in the postseason. The problem is you really don't want it in the regular season. Not at the expense of the rest of your baseball team. I'm looking at the Yankees lineup right now because they're about to play. LeMahieu, Judge, Sanchez, Torres, Gregorius. Urshela has had a great year. I don't know who he is, I mean, in terms of as a player. But my point is they're putting players out there that Yankee fans go out and get to see every night. They don't have to wait for his start to come up every 5 days and hope it's a home game. When they go to the ballpark, they're going to see, you know, if Stanton's healthy, they're going to see Sanchez, Judge, Stanton, Gleyber Torres. They're going to see star players, Didi Gregorius, all over the field. And they're going to play 135 or 140 games a year. Jason Vargas is starting for the Mets. He's had a pretty decent year, 3.86 ERA. This is his 14th game. We're July 4th. He's been in 14 games. All the rest of the games he hasn't been in. So when you're talking about pitching, it sounds romantic and wonderful, and Sandy Koufax and Walter Johnson and Tom Seaver and so on down the line of all the great pitchers. But the reality is, you want everyday exciting players that are complementary to each other and give you a lineup that is competitive every night, not just when your stud starter is out there, but you're competitive every night. Unless you're going up against the cream of the crop. You know, Verlander shut the Yankees down. And that can happen, and that's what every fan is afraid of. But they're overly afraid of because it's memorable. When you get shut down and you're a really good offensive team, it's memorable. And it hurts because you were so successful and then this guy shut the door. And the old adages never die easily. Good pitching beats good hitting. And I'm not saying for a second that it doesn't. I'm saying there's a lot less of it than you think. And then trading for it is no guarantee. It worked with Verlander, we all know that. But if you look at Verlander's numbers, before the deal was made, his numbers for Detroit, before he got the shot of adrenaline that comes with being traded to a contender, they were very average, plus he had injury issues, plus he was due $28 million the year they traded for him and guaranteed $28 million the next year. So if it had not worked out and Verlander had struggled or gotten hurt, the Astros were on the hook for $28 million the next year. In your rearview mirror, it looks like a genius deal. And it turned out it was a genius deal for the Astros. But it was not a guaranteed genius deal. Not that any are, but it wasn't like trading for Max Scherzer right now. Verlander wasn't at that point in his career. He was 34, 35 when that trade was made. And he had gone through injuries. So just be careful is all I'm saying. That your team, be careful overvaluing starts, estimating the value of starting pitching. And have a lineup. These teams have lineups. The Astros, the Red Sox, the Twins, the Yankees, they have lineups. The Dodgers, the Braves, who are in first place, they don't have pedestrian lineups and great pitching. None of them do. None of them. None of them have great pitching 1 through 4. They have complementary teams, full 25-man rosters. And that's what you want today because everybody plays. It's like hockey all of a sudden.